Lil Wayne put out his long awaited Carter 6 album. I'm not, being facetious saying that it was long awaited. A lot of people were hyped for it. A lot of people were not feeling this album. And when I heard the album, I felt like Lil Wayne basically made an Eminem album. It's a lot of just terrible beats, terrible beat decisions, a lot of corny bars, but you can tell like some of that old Wayne is still there a little bit. But for the most part, it's a slog, and it's like, what is this? Why is he trying to make stadium music? But whatever. Who was, I don't know who the audience was for this album. Uh, I feel like he made it for Eminem fans, but I don't know. Like I feel like if Eminem put this album out, people wouldn't really bat an eye at it.
But listening to it, to me, I feel like he was trying to be, I guess, a little more experimental,
Yeah,
which I usually appreciate. But sometimes I think if you're going experimental, you just need to go all out
yeah.
experimental. You know?
And I mean, he did that before with his rock
Yeah,
albums that were also panned
yeah.
critically. I mean, he's I don't know. I don't want to be. Well, I'll go ahead and say it. I think Lil Wayne, he's been what people want from their artists is real depth. And Lil Wayne has never given that. But he
Yeah,
has every reason to have given us that. Like everything he went through with Baby and Cash Money and all of that stuff, all that controversy. He has so much that he could really talk about that would probably be, you know, uh, game changing on
yeah,
like a Diddy scale of things.
yeah.
But I mean, I don't know if he's ever gonna even, reach down that deep. Which brings us back to the whole men's mental health thing. Lil Wayne has a lot of clear trauma that, he's probably never gonna feel open to really talking about because of who he is.
Yeah.
And that's, why he's still making music like this, where he is just completely surface level, just pussy,
Yeah.
nigga,
Yeah.
pussy.
Yeah, that's what I was noticing, like, from what I was hearing. Because I noticed, like, he had, like, one of my favorite verses on, I think it was Nas' last album, the Icons song.
Uh-huh.
I remember I heard his verse in that one. And now when I listen to that song, as much as I like Nas, I listen to that song for Lil Wayne's verse, you
Yeah.
know? But at the same time, it was kind of seeing, Nas, I think one of the best things he did a long time ago, he just kind of embraced the fact that, hey, I'm kind of a older guy.
Elder statesman
Yeah,
in
in the rap
this.
game.
Yeah.
I'm not rapping about all the same stuff that I was rapping
He's
about.
rapping about his current life, the
Yeah,
things he's going through and
is
experiencing.
yeah, I think, and I feel like Jay-Z did the same
Yep.
thing. I feel like Busta Rhymes has kind of, basically he's kind of evolved. You see like a lot of these, and even like, even with, all the criticisms you could have for Eminem, even Eminem,
Yeah, yeah,
he
I'll give
changed,
him that.
like,
He did, even if it was a boring attempt at, in my opinion, he still tried to get very personal. And I did appreciate the fact he was making songs about his daughter and his family, and growing and all of that on the last album he did. But Wayne isn't really doing a lot of it. He had that song where he was shouting out Nipsey and talking about Nipsey's kids, his kids, because they share the same child's mother with Lauren London. So but that's rare that we see that from him.
yeah,
Just that was just like a few bars, but like if Lil Wayne, like we all remember Lil Wayne being a child star under Baby, and Baby kissing him in the mouth.
I got y'all up here. So when you kiss a girl, right?
I'm on the person he kissed. I'm on the person he kissed. That's how I roll. That's somebody else, man. We roll like that.
Okay, now.
Ain't no freak.
Okay,
we just roll like that. That's my son. I raised him, you heard?
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
And that whole thing, everybody was like, he's calling him daddy, and and just all the money that got stole from him, and Baby not letting him release music, and everybody was like, like and then his just spiral into, this now, and people are just, I don't know, kind of putting their heads in the sand about stuff. Like, don't be afraid to come, like, speak out about, whatever is bothering you, because it's clear Lil Wayne is not speaking out, and it's clear, like, Justin Bieber isn't speaking out. It's clear a lot of people aren't speaking out that are going through some real shit. Like, we talk about this Diddy trial, and you look at everything that's coming out all in the news, all the salacious freak off this, freak off that, whatever, whoever likes getting done with semen or whatever. I don't care about his sex life. Like, what does Mace have to say? How come Mace isn't gonna go testify to whatever happened to him that he ran off to church for to get away from? Like, we're not gonna find out why Black Rob died penniless, or why Craig Mack ran off to a cult, or like, there's so much other really, really strange things that have happened around Diddy with a lot of the men in his circle that nobody, or like Day 26 breaking down, crying together in an interview.
And I guess, like, if this would never came out, I still would have been secret about it. I wouldn't just like snitch.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not no snitch. Like, I was gonna just deal with it. And I don't know why somebody that evil would.
She broke my glasses.
I don't get it. I don't know why somebody would do that to a talented, passionate people.
Yeah.
Like, we talented, passionate people. I don't understand. No, it's okay, bro. I don't understand why someone would sit down and think about hurting someone. I don't know. Or laugh about it after they do it, Like, I don't get it. That's why I said none of them are innocent. I'm not here to expose anybody, but none of them are innocent, man. Like, none of them are innocent. Y'all all coming after this man for millions of dollars when y'all were a part of it as well. Y'all were down too. Like, that's not fair. That's not fair to him. It's not fair. Fair to me.
It's not fair to people that with actual story that actually been affected by that. Because then it make everybody seem like they just try out to get something or, whatever, opposed to it being real people that went through real stuff,
You not wanting to talk about whatever happened to them. Like, a group of grown men crying, thinking about whatever he did. Like, they're not, I haven't seen them on the witness stand for anything.
Okay, explain.
I can't.
The reaction because I feel like even other celebrities and other rappers had to Terry Crews during the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
Because there's still people to this day that still kind of make jokes about Terry Crews. It's like, you a big, muscular black dude, how you just let somebody grab you and not do anything about it? And I mean, yeah, he could have physically overpowered this guy or whatever.
Who had, like, actual power. He has physical power over him.
Yeah.
But this guy's like an executive. He has, like, real power over, and that's the point of him doing shit like that. To show how much power he has over him, that you can't do shit.
Yeah, and it's like the fact that people clown Terry Crews for coming forward about it, I feel like makes other guys say, well, if they clown him for just that,
Yeah,
then, it's like, what are they going to make fun of me for
yeah.
if I tell them anything's that happened to me?
Like, are we really gonna sit and pretend like Meek Mill is totally normal right now? Like Meek Mill doesn't have anything to say at all. Like we've seen Meek over the last couple years just turn into just a shell of himself. Like are we just like, oh okay, yeah, Meek is just he nothing traumatic happened to him. I mean, let's be real here. Like in order for us to really celebrate men's mental health, like you have to not clown men for speaking up about their traumas. And, that's probably why Diddy's gonna end up getting off because men aren't speaking up about their trauma. So I don't know, it's just the women. And yeah, you can see what people's reaction are to that.